Kia ora, Sagittarius. This is your reading for the new moon in Cancer. It's the 28th today. I think it's technically tomorrow, the 29th. This new moon is in its peak. And so let's see. I hope you're all well and thanks for tuning in. We get the High Priestess coming out. Here we have the new moon. We'll just get these out and then go through, clarify, pull a few more cards for you. Oh, Sagittarius. So we have this High Priestess, which we know, we get invited in here. Very much an intuitive voice, higher guidance. People speak of that a lot. And of guidance, that is, our connection to a higher aspect, that we are connected to ourselves, right? And there's a lot of information in that zone, in that realm, that the High Priestess has dominion over. We get the Chariot, beautiful Cancer crabby kind of shell. Balance. Are we seeking that? Are we seeking a bit more balance in order to move in a direction that we want to? It always reminds me, Sagittarius, of, Cancer being this, when we think of a crab, it can't be direct. It has to do a kind of zigzag walk or crawl, whatever. It's not a straight line in terms of movement. And I guess life isn't, is it? It's not about, not always, not that often. Excuse me, it is often about zigzag movements. Venturing into starting a new thing, or starting a couple of new things while you're busy doing whatever you do, and then something else comes in. It's sort of like a sort of cluster, isn't it? The way that things work like that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm getting clusters. Got the Knight of Pentacles, this very reliable. Yeah, we can't necessarily move in a particular linear way. For example, look, these are really intuitive tarot readings, and so what resonates is good. What doesn't, just leave it. I think you're having a bit of an internal sort of, you really having a good think, possibly about how you do what you do. Possibly it's in relation to another person in your life. But I do get that strong sense of, not necessarily moving in a linear fashion. That there can be movement that sort of goes from in all sorts of different directions and comes back to the same point, you know what I mean? Or a different point, whatever it is. This could be a character in your life. It could just be aspects of yourself, Sagittarius, this reliable, very reliable and sturdy and consistent knight. Can we get one more card, please? Excuse me, I can't stop burping. Does happen quite often. Wow. And then we have the Fool, starting off anew, fresh beginnings, fresh starts. It's interesting with this new moon in Cancer that a lot of the readings, which doesn't happen often for me, a lot of the readings are about or centered around relationship. I do think this is more about relationship with yourself, but it could be in regards to someone else as well. the idea of discussing where and what direction you possibly want to be going into in the near future, which could be new, which could be a new thing. If it is in regards to a couple or a relationship, it could be a new thing for you both. I wasn't really concentrating, but to clarify the High Priestess, as is often the way, we have the High Priestess coming out again. We also have this gift of the Ace of Wands, vital, fiery. It's I say joining new connectors somewhere in your brain, new enthusiasm. Is from something that you've discovered within yourself, something that you've become aware of as well. In the High Priestess zone, that has made you welcome this, has actually initiated its entry into your life, into your sphere, whatever it is. It is really simply life force, enthusiasm, vitality, sexual energy, all of this amazing stuff. So let's have a look at this Chariot, please, for Sagittarius. Chariot for Sagittarius. Wow. Ace of Swords. What did I say? What did I say before? Firing new connectors, firing new connections up in your brain. It's giving you more sight. It's giving you an understanding more now than ever before. Maybe in the ways that you, as I said, I'm repeating myself, aren't I? In the ways that you go about doing what you do. And where you want to be going with that. And what potential that has. It's as if something has been understood, Sagittarius, like the pennies dropped. And that just dropped. 9 of Wands. The pennies dropped. You realise what this 9 of Wands has played for you in the past, how it's played out, and how it's not really relevant, I don't think, anymore, you know. The wounded warrior, the defensive position. This is pretty amazing, Sagittarius. Let's have a look at this lovely, very reliable Knight of Discs. Very reliable. Harmony, love, reciprocity. What more can you say? What more can you say, Sagittarius? This is equality, equilibrium. And I do see it as you know, it's between, it's two. It's the 2 of Cups. It's an equal, people on the same page, equal giving and receiving, being able to, actually. This is something you can rely on at this time. It's probably the most perfectly balanced card, one of the most perfectly balanced cards in the deck, and I just love it. Isn't it beautiful? So you've got, wow, that's pretty amazing. Let's have a look at the Fool. The Fool. We got the 8 of Cups. You know, the Fool starts out afresh. And the 8 of Cups, we see a level of emotional detachment. that with a, you know, we go, it could be a default thing, you know. We go looking for that too, but we've actually got it. We've already got it. We've got it already. The horizon line in this 8 and the 2 is here, is with us, is behind us. We're in it. But there is this thing about you know, this sort of collective decision making in terms of, all right, so what is the next direction? This is going to be new and fresh and all of these amazing things. I'm not attached to any specific outcome here with this Fool. I'm not relying on a particular outcome. I don't have any expectations, actually, is largely what this is sort of speaking of. So it's pretty interesting. Let's just see from Brian Froud. Let's get a Brian Froud. So it's pretty amazing, actually. This is, like all of this, is just such a wonderful thing. Sagittarius is so wonderful. And what does Brian Froud say? Well, we have Tabira of the waters. We've allowed, you know, there's free flow going on here. We've overcome some things, that's for sure. And this water knows no bounds. I mean, it is only contained by what sealed skin is around it. You know, it's flowing. It has a direction. Now, it might shoot off here, there, or there, but it's in movement. It is in motion. And we don't need fixed outcomes here. Chariot, we don't need fixed. We don't need expectation. We don't need any of that because we've got a really, really solid base. We've got a solid home base as well and relationship base, I do feel. We've got the Green Woman, which is all about having very, at the same time, having very defined, a defined understanding of where your boundaries are as an individual. It provides strength, but when I say strength, it's not a fixed strength. It is fluid. It allows new growth to come through within it. It doesn't mean it controls that new growth. You see what I mean? It's really great. It's really fabulous, Sagittarius. So let's get a little crystal rock stone for you. See if we can get one to jump. It's really beautiful. It's so nice. Oh, we got malachite. I love malachite. We'll get one journey map as well. And I'm just going to... Oh, I like that one. Wow. Sagittarius, things are on fire in the best possible way, I do feel. Not only in your environment, within your relationship, whatever that is, but within you. So, yeah. Oh, look, sometimes it just amazes me what comes out. We'll show the art oracle first, and it's Jackson Pollock. We all know Jackson Pollock, art, life inspiration. Meaning doesn't come with titles. If fame finds you, keep working in spite of it. And chaos is handmade. I love it, but you know, no control really over where that paint goes. It's just kind of, and that's all good, Sagittarius. Then we have malachite, the beautiful malachite. Pain relief, transformation, vision. What does it say? Powerful protection. A beautiful, beautiful stone. And then hold on to your heart. From the journey map, we have this beautiful card of desire, which is about allowing that life force to just flow through you. It's like you're a conduit. You're a conduit. You're like a living sort of party. Like there's just so much energy coming through you that you're hooked into. You're plugged into the mains, Sagittarius, with desire and passion. It's just amazing. So on that note, have a wonderful, wonderful new moon in Cancer, a wonderful week. Take good care, and we'll see you next time, Sagittarius. Okay. Ka kite. Bye.